Hello folks, in this one I'm going to show you some of the most crazy new car discounts you can get right now if you're looking to buy yourself a new car. Some of these are going to be pre-registered vehicles. Some of them I'm sure the dealer's going to insist you use their car finance for. Remember, generally you've got a 14-day cooling off period, and that gives you essentially 14 days to either pay out the finance in cash or refinance with someone else. And that means you might still get all the benefits from taking the dealer finance, like their dealer contribution or an extended warranty or free servicing, whatever else they're giving away for going on their PCP or HP even. But you could either pay it off in cash or finance it somewhere a wee bit cheaper, I dare say. Make sure you check the fine print of whatever agreement it is that you're signing up to before you sign it. But in my experience, that's an option. Let's get straight onto this. There's some crazy stuff in here. We've got petrols, we've got hybrids, we've got electrics. There might even be a diesel in there. So let's get cracking. Okay, so starting things off, we've got this little Vauxhall Corsa 1.2 design. 4 grand off that. 21,000 is the RRP. This one's just under 17 grand. Full manufacturer's warranty, obviously. Brand spanking new petrol manual. If you wanted that in GS spec, by the way, you can get 3,600 off that. 18 grand for one of those. This one looks like really good value to say at Leon, which is a brilliant car. Basically a Golf with a different lid on it. 18,328 instead of 24 grand. It's got 10 miles on it. Manual petrol car. £5,702. Now you'll see there's no reg plate on this one, but chances are it's been pre-registered. It might even be a 2023 model. So always look into that because you want to make sure you're getting the full manufacturer's warranty, but it is a very tasty discount. Hyundai Kona, brand new, in stock, 39 kilowatt hour premium auto. So this one's got the smaller battery. Only 10 miles on it, 189 miles of range. 25 grand, sorry. £9,300 discount on that car. I mean, that's like, yeah, I don't know, 18 months depreciation taken off it immediately. There are also a few really good deals on the larger battery ones. In fact, I think we might see one in a sec. Peugeot 3008. Now you'll note that this is the model that's just gone out. It's just had a facelift, and that might be the case with some of these. It's the 1.2 petrol hybrid PureTech GT automatic gearbox, £27,500, 9.5 grand saving. 9.5 grand on a brand new car. It's got 3 miles on the clock. And yes, we know it's got a wet belt engine. Just keep it serviced. Vauxhall Astra 1.6 GS Sports Tourer petrol plug-in hybrid, automatic, 180 brake horsepower on this one, 180 PS. 10 miles on the clock, £29,000. That's £11,500 off the RRP on the car. That's bananas, like absolutely bananas. The plug-in range, the all-electric range, is only 35 miles. It's not amazing, but if you are doing short runs around town, it will serve you well. And the rest of the time, hopefully you can eke a little bit more MPG out of it. But 29 grand as opposed to nearly 41. I mean, I can't imagine they sold too many at 41 grand because there's some fairly stiff competition at 41 grand. But that Astra Estate is a really nice car. It's a nice thing to drive. I've driven that exact spec car, and yeah, it's a nice enough thing. And with 11.5 grand off it, something to think about. Jeep Avenger is next. This is the Altitude, 156 horsepower, £29,995. This is all electric, 248 miles of range. Unbelievably, I still haven't driven one of these, so I can't tell you too much about it, apart from the fact it's got 8.5 grand off the RRP. 38.5 grand this should be. Instead, it's a fiver under 30k. The Honda ENY1 is next. £10,000 discount on this car, 10,350 to be exact. Should be nearly 43 grand. Instead, it's 32.5 grand. I don't know why you'd go for one of these though. 256 miles of range. It's not Honda's best car, I have to say. I don't know why you'd go for one of these when you could have this for a grand more. It's the Kona with the big battery. This is the thinking man's EV. Does everything you need it to do with very little fuss. 5 grand off the RRP on that, so it should be 39. All by the shouting. Instead, it's pretty much 34. 319 miles of range on this one. Plenty of space in it. Nice, comfortable, easy to live with electric car. Folks, if you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm desperate to get to 50,000 subscribers this year, and I'd love you to be one of them. Audi A4 petrol. This is the 35 S-Line S-Tronic. Brilliant, brilliant cars. I go on about these all the time because I love them. I had one for a few years and adored it. 40 grand, 40,235 is the RRP. Currently, you can get 4,750 off one of those. The Honda CR-V is a brilliant thing. Honda's really producing some good cars at the moment. For a few years there, they sort of felt like they were almost a generation behind, but that's gone now. All the new Honda stuff coming out, perhaps with the exception of that eMY1, is really, really good and sort of gives you loads of compelling reasons to get one. The CR-V is one of those really good ones. It's a fantastic car. 8 grand off that. It should be 46. Instead, it's 38. That looks like a deal. And it says 5-year care plan included in that price. So no doubt that's probably tied to their finance. Look at this one. This is a puzzling one for me. It's the Hyundai Santa Fe, but it's the brand new one. Like, these are literally fresh off the ship. I don't know why this is discounted. It must be a cancelled order, I guess, and maybe some kind of strange colour combo or something. Maybe that interior is a bit of a difficult one to shift. I don't really know, but I mean, this is factory fresh. So I'm struggling to see why this one's got a discount on it. Should be 51 grand. Instead, it's got 4 grand off, so it's just under 47. Not a huge discount compared to some in this video, but such a brand new model that it seems odd. I bet there's a long wait if you order one as well. So it's in ultimate trim as well, so it's, you know, it's got everything you could possibly need it to have. Cupra Formentor, 38.5 grand, saved 9 grand on that. I love the Formentor. It's the VZ2 2-litre TSI 4-drive. It's basically a crossover version of the Golf R. 4.9 seconds to 62. Goes like stink. Drives amazingly well. And it's a bit of a lovely thing, in my opinion. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is a massive discount. This is the Overland 2-litre plug-in hybrid. 380 horsepower. Automatic. 17 grand off this car. The RRP is £80,000 on that. So, you know, it's tough selling a Jeep for 80 grand. But 63, like, it's £17,000 off the RRP. That's a fantastic discount. Look at that as a percentage, and it's huge. Next, we've got the Audi A8. You'll see we're getting into real premium stuff now, and there are some big discounts to come. Really big discounts. Audi A8 Black Edition TDI Quattro 286 PS, Tiptronic automatic, 1 mile on the clock, 78 grand instead of 88 grand, saving of £10,485. Now look at this, the BMW M4 Competition M Steptronic X-Drive, 12 miles on the clock, 2024 model, 20 grand off the RRP on what has to be, I think, the sexiest BMW on sale right now. I think it's gorgeous, this car. I love it. I want one. Oh, and I'm only about 70 grand short of the asking price, if we're being completely honest here, in San Marino blue as well. That's if I could have any new BMW at the moment, I'd have this car in this colour with this interior. 20 grand discount on that. Should be 97.5. Instead, it's 77.5. BMW 5 Series. This is the 550e. So that's the petrol plug-in hybrid. These are mega bucks. This is 500 quid short of 100 grand. And it's full RRP. It's got an all-electric range of 55 miles. That sort of certainly helps its CO2 emissions. So it might be something you could possibly put through your business. Perhaps have a chat with your accountant about that. But big, sexy plug-in hybrid BMW 550e with 13 grand off the asking. Another plug-in hybrid, it's the Range Rover Sport. You can get 8 grand off one of those, 94,545, 31 miles on the clock on that one. And then look at this for a discount. This is the biggest discount in the whole video. This is on a Taycan, but it's the Sport Turismo, which I think, if you're going for a Taycan, this just looks so much better. I love that boot. Obviously, it gives you a bit of practicality in it, but I just think they look so sleek. I think it looks cool. I think it looks way better than the normal Taycan. I drove one of these recently, and it goes like absolute stink. It looks amazing from the back. I think that's the best view on that car. Looks awesome. Goes like stink. It's a Porsche. It's electric. It's a Porsche. Obviously, these things are depreciating like crazy on the used market. So probably still a car to look at leasing rather than buying, but with a 33.5 grand discount, hopefully that's at least year one's depreciation out of the way, as scary as that is. 50 miles on the clock, 304 miles of range is claimed, 94.5 grand. That's obviously quite a nice spec. It's the GTS Sport Turismo 4-wheel drive. BMW X7. This is a very spicy spec on this one. This should be nearly 116 grand. Instead, it's 105. It's got £10,700 off. This one's in 6-seat configuration, 4-litre mild hybrid petrol, M Sport, X Drive, and then we've got the BMW M8 Grand Coupe competition, Steptronic 4-wheel drive, £128,000 instead of 163 and a bit. 35 grand discount on that car, folks. Look at it. I mean, there's some seats, aren't they? We've obviously seen some great lease deals on these as well over the last sort of 12 to 18 months, on and off anyway. They do seem to come and go, the deals on these, but you can also get your mitts on one for a hefty discount if you want to buy rather than lease. 128 grand, and that's got a £35,000 discount on it. I hope you've enjoyed that. Now, are you going to hire a car this year when you go on holiday? If so, watch this video over here. I think you'll like it.